Mike Kariuki, a retired Army officer, husband to this wonderful lady sitting next to me, Catherine. And my day job is I'm a security professional. That's what I do for a living.
My name is Catherine Joy Kariuki. I'm a teacher by day and a wife to this lovely man sitting next to me. We have been together for 10 years, since 2008. My memory serves me right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we met in a social setup, quite unplanned. I remember it was one of those odd Friday evenings. I was tired from work and I decided to pass, through watch a bit of soccer, bit of entertainment, and then go home. And then a friend of mine shows up in the company of his friends, and one of the friends then happened to be Kathy. When we first met, I remember the thing that stood out about Kathy was her smile. Yeah, she had this very genuine smile, seemed to come from the heart, and to me, that was profound for me. And then, as we got chatting, somehow it was very easy to get conversation going. It was natural. We seemed to share our ways of thinking and view of life and so on. So I think that's really what stood out for me.
He gave me his card, which I will honestly say I lost. But then I gave him my number, which he saved to his phone. Yeah. So he had my number, but I didn't have his number.
For me, it was a thing of this is an interesting person. I'd like to get to know her more, whatever it leads to. So my intention was just to get to know her more. And so when I reached out, I called her a couple of times. I think over
a month.
Just kept calling and she wouldn't respond. Wow. Then eventually, okay, I'm that kind of a guy. I don't give up easily. I'm relentless. I'm determined. I push. Even in normal life, that's who I am. I guess the military taught me well. So eventually, I dropped an SMS. I said, so and so, I'm the guy you met this and this day. If you don't mind, just call back. And I left it there.
So as he was calling, I didn't know who he was, so I didn't respond. And then eventually when I saw the message and he said, oh, it's the guy you met. Then it clicked, oh, the military guy. So then I was like, oh, that's so bad. So then I let him and told me, okay, fine, we can have a date, we can have a drink. Yes, so that's how it started.
When she responded, I was like, okay, I asked out. Sadly, I actually showed up late on that first date.
1.5 hours late.
However, put that into perspective, I did send her an SMS.
Yes, she did. He kept on updating me at work.
Yeah. And things were just, happening. So I was like, I'm on my way. I'm afraid I'm late, but feel free, make yourself comfortable. Anyway, eventually I got there. And I remember we got into that mode. We just connected. We were there the whole evening. We were chatting and talking, and we were the last customers. Actually, I remember the waiter coming and very politely, the way they come and they're like, last drink. Yeah. Like hinting, guys, get out of here.
So we need to close up.
Yeah, but we had a really good time.
My first impression when I met him, I'd say he looked calm, mature, composed. He was easy to talk to. We got talking and he talked for many, many hours. And when I left, I didn't read much into it. I went back to my normal life. Yeah.
So after Kathy, had a chat with her mom and explained to her that she was in this relationship in a serious way. And of course, her mom was very curious to find out more about me. And so she asked to meet me, and to meet me in the absence of Kathy. So I had no problem. I said, it's fine. And so we met, and for a good almost 3 hours actually, having very, very honest conversation. I guess for her, just like any mother, she wanted to understand, who is this guy? Where is he coming from? What are his intentions? Is he serious? What type of a guy is he? Is he just gonna play around with my daughter and then walk away? you know, and also to understand a bit more about my background, you know, and the children and everything, which is basically what we discussed. Had a long chat, open chat, and in the end, just looking at her body language, I could tell she went home a different person from the person who came, who was rather hostile and very deeply concerned. Yeah.
I was very nervous and tense on that day. I felt like 3 hours was quite long. It seemed like a whole day. I was wondering what my mom was doing with Mike for 3 hours, you know. But when she came home, I was actually very afraid to go home that day. But eventually I went home. She seemed a bit more relaxed, and I remember her words were, I met with your boyfriend, and I just hope that you will be careful, and that you go slowly, you know, no rush. And from then on, it took time for her to accept and adjust and accept that this is what I want for myself. I want to marry Mike and raise the kids together. But now they're best of friends, actually. My mom calls him more than she does me, so yeah, they're best of friends.